chaos, murder. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are on location today. There has been a murder down this alley.
Lies, mysteriousness, what could it be? Are the Titanic people telling us the truth? Or is big government finally exposing themselves? We'll find out today at the Titanic exhibition. Stop!
Good morning, you guys. I'm so excited today. Okay, so this video is gonna be a little bit different, okay? So today we're surprising Megan for their 33rd birthday. When we were growing up, you guys, if you watch our podcast, you've seen the Titanic episode. Megan used to love Titanic growing up. And so we found this Titanic exhibit museum thing in Boston. And so we're gonna go. So I'm very excited. They have no clue what's gonna happen. So you guys will see me surprise them. We'll go on the adventure together and then we'll talk about it on the way home and stuff. It'll be really, really fun. So I'm very excited. I hope you like this style of the podcast. If you like this, comment, let us know, and we'll do another one like this one day again, someday. But yeah, we're really excited. So everybody in the comment section say happy birthday to Megan.
So we have Jack, we have Rose, we have Titanic.
With a little iceberg, right?
That's messed up.
That's so funny! Haley made that for you.
Okay.
Okay, now keep going.
There's more?
Yeah, there's one more thing. This is something that I made with mommy.
Yeah, because I'm going
These are mine, back off.
to pass all at once right now.
She's like, shit.
Here's solar.
Wait, what? Oops, I let go, Jack. That's messed up.
They're little Lego versions. Oh, look over here. Look over here. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ah, this is so exciting.
I really like this though.
Isn't that the coolest thing? Please put it together and show it to me.
Hold on.
Did she not do amazing?
It's a good so right?
She literally gave it a perm.
Free hugs. That's messed up. Okay. Can you stop heavy breathing?
Type in the address.
It says Lighthouse Immersive.
No.
No.
God,
That's what it says.
your Google Maps.
130 Columbus Ave, Boston, Massachusetts.
God, it's ruined.
No, it's
We're going
not.
to a Titanic exhibit.
Yay! I would have never guessed that.
Gosh, dang it.
There's one in Boston?
Yeah.
What?
Told you.
I hope there's an iceberg so that I can beat you all again.
I also double checked and I looked, and again, I don't want to traumatize you because we've already talked about this in the podcast.
What, the grand staircase?
There looks to be a staircase, but I could be wrong. Because remember, if you guys listen to the podcast, if you're real fans, you know that Megan was traumatized that they couldn't go on the grand staircase.
And yeah, it was blocked off. We couldn't walk it. I was traumatized.
So we might get traumatized again today. Who knows? One can dream.
How many years later?
Trauma still happening.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Oh my God, you guys, we're going to the Titanic exhibit museum place today.
We made it.
Don't get it too close. We don't have the covers over them.
We made it.
So we're just waiting for our friends to get here, and then we're going to get going.
I'm excited.
So are you excited?
Yeah, I don't know what to expect of what's going to be in there.
Me either.
Again, if you've watched our podcast, you've heard me talk about the one we went to in Florida. So I have that, but this is well, the other one was a museum too, so I don't know if they're going to have is this more like a pop-up, right?
If it's anything like the Harry Potter one, it's extremely immersive. There's a lot of exhibits. There's a lot of facts and infos and artifacts.
I know a lot of things, so let's see if they can teach me something new.
And some interactive stuff, not a lot, but some interactive stuff.
That's fine.
I'm interested to see if they do I don't know how they would do this, because this is okay. So this is the thing that's weird about things like this, is this is a tragedy.
Yes.
But we're going to like the Disney World of this tragedy.
Yes.
It's like, hey guys, here's Titanic. Thousands of people died. Which is exactly what we're talking about in the episode when we're talking about the commemorative plates and shit. It's like we're like,
yeah, that's fucked up.
having fun at a place where people fucking died.
Well, they didn't die here.
No. But it's very interesting. It's very fascinating. But I think it's very much going to be more museum vibes with some,
I love that,
with
though.
some interactive stuff.
I'm okay
I
with that.
am interested to see. So the Harry Potter one, you took your picture and you walk up to things and you scan with, I think it was either an armband or the VIP pass we had.
Okay.
And you would scan it and you would do interactive games and stuff. Clearly, we're not doing interactive games at a Titanic museum. But that being said,
Yeah, what are you going to do? Try to save them from the iceberg?
Well, we learned from the Titanic.
Put Jack on the door?
We learned from the Disney thing, the Disney documentary, how to save them. So,
True.
But
we know what to do now.
I am interested to see if you
How
scan,
many years later?
if it maybe like gives you facts or like, I wonder if like they make you be someone on board.
Yeah, that's what they did in Florida. They gave you a ticket. So like in Florida, I was a second class passenger in Florida. They had the little penny things. You could make the pennies with the Titanic on them. Those were cool. I thought that was fun. And then you could see like if your which this is obviously also kind of fucked up, but the person was a real person.
Right.
And then you got to this area where it showed all the people who died and the people who lived, and you could see if you lived or died on the Titanic.
That is so fucked up. We are so fucked up.
As
Americans
a society,
are the
we're
worst. Americans are actually pure fucking evil.
But I'm excited to see what they do here because I did not know they had one in Boston. All right, well, we will come back when we are headed in.
When we're headed out. We should be headed out in about 2 minutes.
Let's go! So I am Mrs. Thomas Potter Jr. I guess Lily Alexandria Milson. I was 56. I'm from Pennsylvania. I was accompanied by Olive, my daughter, and Miss Margaret Hayes,
Whoever
my
survives
school
has to-
friend of
whoever
Olive's.
survives has to pay for lunch.
A school friend of Olive's.
You're like, damn it.
Already gone. Oh, baby.
Megan's like, son of a bitch.
Ooh, I was first class.
Read mine, I'm not paying attention.
So
I'm the videographer.
You are Miss. I'm blind, so I need a flashlight. Miss Helen Ragenhild Otsby.
Okay.
You were 22.
Ooh.
First class.
Ooh.
You're from Providence, Rhode Island.
Ooh, can I swim?
You were accompanied. I don't know. You were accompanied by Engelhart Cornelius
Who's like 57.
Otsby. That's your father.
Oh, never mind.
You're traveling to Providence, Rhode Island. The reason you were going is you and your father went to Europe every year to keep up on the latest trends in the jewelry business, to which Engelhart worked. In 1912, they also included a tour of North Africa. Okay, guys, remember the video? I told you there was a shadow box that I wanted to get at a retail or at like a
Thrift store, right?
thrift store.
Yeah.
Example, but way smaller. But this is pretty much what it was like.
This was not the one you wanted.
No, I would love this in my house.
Can you imagine?
But imagine if they had Jack and Rose at the front.
What's the tea?
I'm learning things that I didn't know, which is
Finally,
exciting. 'Cause
finally.
it's very hard for them to surprise me with anything usually.
Right? You know more.
But I'm getting like the backstory building up to it that I
Yeah.
wasn't aware of.
Right.
So That's what's really fascinating to me.
That's the parts that the thing that I liked about the documentary that we saw is I love that they did a lot of mechanical explaining.
Yeah.
Like technical. That's
Yeah.
the part that I really liked. I like the technicality parts of everything.
Yeah.
And understanding it. And also how they speak about how they want to prevent it from happening again.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Right.
They have all the little people on it. Did you notice that?
That's cute.
That's so cute. Also sad, but cute. That they added those little details. I love that.
Who's talking about a mistress?
That lady, we were just talking about being not sister mistresses, and she was like, with her mistress. And I was like, what are the odds?
How was it? How do you feel?
It kind of like happened so fast. It was a
I can't wait
blip.
to see the picture.
I got to step on the stairs. It's not the real stairs, of course, but like, I wanted to do that since I was like 12.
It's so
So my inner child is like so happy right now. You know, I always told myself I would love to have gone on it if it didn't sink.
We're weird, so.
It's fine.
Holy
At
moly.
11:40 on the night
Isn't
of
that so
April
cool?
14th, in the number 6 boiler room on the forward starboard side, lead fireman Frederick Barrett hears a sudden crunching.
Imagine though,
Can you imagine how big it actually probably, like, I wonder if that's actual size.
the grand staircase, the crown jewel of the Titanic's decor.
Call your bestie on their Titanic phone.
Yeah, that's where you showed off your outfits.
They have videos and stuff about like what it would be like to be on the Titanic but with phones. Like, girl, we're going down.
Everybody would just be like filming. They wouldn't get on the lifeboat.
No. They're like, oh my god, we're getting on the lifeboats right now, guys. It's like, get off of the internet. Yeah.
To the grand staircase?
No, I wouldn't get on.
It was to show off the women.
To get off land.
Yeah.
The women?
It show off the women,
Show
how
me
many
off,
beautiful
girl.
women were on the ship and all their outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
They did look good.
They did. Come on now.
Yeah, I just thought that's interesting. Like that's what they kind of had it for in first class.
Yeah.
4,000,
4,000 what? Tell us.
103,000 today. Dang!
What? How much it would cost?
So a first class ticket was 2,500, which is 57. Wow,
Holy cow.
that's insane.
Money, 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 money.
So Edith wrote a letter to the White Star Line saying, well, she tried to get insurance on her goods
Yep.
to go on the ship, and they were like, you don't need it, it's unsinkable. And she was like, yeah, no, I want to get off this ship. And then she wrote a letter to them and saying, like, the Titanic, she's like, I have a bad feeling. This ship it's a beautiful, but it's a monster.
Where Final Destination really started.
Like, that's terrifying that somebody had that feeling before they even got on it.
The unseen stories.
She was like, you're not going to let me do insurance? Red flag.
Yeah. And I'm off.
And I don't want to go on.
Get me off this boat right now.
I need my goods insured. I wonder if they're going to have that, the girl who worked on like the Olympics, she worked on the Titanic, and she survived all the sinkings.
That's weird.
I don't remember her name, but
also,
there's
she
been
needs
things
to buy
out
a
about
lottery
her.
ticket. That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know
she's
that.
long gone now.
No, I know, but I didn't know that.
19.
ADHD. I didn't know that there was somebody that was on multiple ships. That's crazy.
Guggenheim. Okay, this is a joke, right?
Huh?
They wanted women learning?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's kind of shocking.
That's sus. That's a red flag.
Well, usually that was a thing that they were like, no.
No, girl. I wonder if that 18-year-old
We don't want
was
women
learning.
to be educated. I would just sat by the fire and read a book. Oh, looking out the window?
Looking gorgeous and snatched.
Yeah. The endless horizon of the North Atlantic.
Cinched to an inch of your life.
Yeah.
Reading books and being rich. Mm-hmm. Sign me up, girl.
I would have loved that. That's my vibe right there.
I would have loved it.
I wouldn't have been cinched, but...
No.
So if you pay attention, they have it set up like you're in third class.
I know.
Which is so cool. I feel like I'm on the movie.
Oh my God.
Jack, where are you? Oh, I probably would have been so overstimulated down here.
Yeah.
Because of all the pipes and stuff, hearing everything move.
Yeah.
How do you sleep?
They didn't have ADHD back then, okay?
Yes, they did. It was just undiagnosed and they didn't know about it.
What are you talking about?
The bathrooms were also an improvement for many who had never used indoor plumbing. That's insane.
That's crazy.
Titanic's 2 bathtubs for its 700 third-class passengers would not suffice today, but were manageable in the time of once-a-week bath.
Me.
Once a week?
Me.
They didn't have dry shampoo back then.
Oh my God.
They didn't have wipes.
Oh,
Did they have wipes? Probably not.
Man wipes, butt wipes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Touch the butt. You wanna go? You wanna go touch the butt?
Touch the ice.
Finding Nemo reference. Hello.
Don't be shy.
Feel the ice. Imagine
Don't be shy. Come on down and touch the iceberg.
Titanic hits the iceberg.
Is that on track? That's on track, right? Come on down, touch the iceberg. All right, here we go.
Die of hypothermia or loss of body weight.
Ooh, slippery when wet.
If the water was so cold,
Girl.
why didn't it freeze?
That sucks.
Come on, baby.
That sucks.
You started late.
I just want to try it.
Steph, I hate you. Come on.
You guys understand that this place closes eventually,
We're gonna get
right?
frostbite.
Who will drop first? Stephanie doesn't feel pain, I'm pretty sure, so.
I know, and it hurts really bad right now. Imagine this all over your body.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm like my. Okay, real talk. If this is on your titty.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, yeah. Hard nipples.
No.
She's literally the size of my pinky toe. She just touches it and instantly turns into a sheet of ice.
Honestly, I spend most of my day in dry ice.
So there you go. So
all
you know.
over your body.
It's worse coming off of it.
Yeah.
You almost get
Oh,
used
you
to
stick.
it.
Yeah.
She's my.
Yours is way worse.
Broken dispatched to the horizon.
Well, there's a dog hospital across the street, you guys.
Oh, we're fine.
Ready?
Play one of those dumb slap games that the stupid boys used to play.
Starfish.
That's how I am.
Down just the same.
Starfish.
If you were Liam, I would have slapped your head very hard.
Species.
Because he's a little shit and he deserves it.
Caught it here on camera. What are we learning about right now?
Them going into the lifeboats.
Oh, torture.
The survivors going into the lifeboats.
It's crazy to see how like the pictures of the lifeboats and now there's like nobody in them basically. And they could have fit so many more people.
the weight of 70 men.
It's so sad.
That had to be hearing the people screaming while you're in the lifeboat.
No.
I would have been like, we're going back.
Yeah.
But as a woman, they would have been like, sit down, bitch, shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Like Margaret Brown did. She stood up and she's like, let's go. Like, those are your men out there.
Yeah.
And the guy on the boat was like, fucking sit down or I'll throw you in, pretty much. And so she sat down and shut up.
It's so sad.
Yep. So again, I'm gonna be that person.
Okay.
Are these real?
Same. Same.
I thought you were a stranger. I was like, don't listen to me. I keep thinking, are these real?
The artifacts?
Yes.
I believe they are.
I'm just so superstitious. I'm like, is this real or did somebody make this?
I think some of the things that they're like showing, they're like, this is what it would look like. But I think like anything that's in here, I think they're real.
Okay.
means
I
this
would
is
hope so.
hella haunted.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But how come I don't feel anything? I'm very susceptible to this shit.
It's been years,
Is it because
man.
they're in boxes? You know how like Annabelle's in a box?
I also think like this is a very respectful environment.
True.
Like if this was like a, oh, look at it, you know what I mean? Like it would be like,
Well, I bet if somebody does, they're getting their asses
yes.
haunted.
Yes, as they deserve.
Yes. So this is a porthole frame, which, mind you,
Just a little.
Just not little, but doesn't look that bad.
No. The only damage it said was this from the sinking.
Yeah. This isn't. I think I'm finding it hard to believe that I'm like this close to the Titanic right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nope, I get it. I agree with you. Can you imagine you touch it and you just feel the spirit just...
I am the Titanic.
Yeah.
I'm going down.
Yeah, you break in half. Like, Megan!
Final destination.
Literally, it all comes back to Final Destination.
Yep, now it does.
Yeah.
Located at the starboard side of the ship between C and D deck. The visible holes once held the rivets that attached it to the ship. So this is part of the ship.
Touch it.
This doesn't feel real. I feel like I'm in a dream.
You can actually touch it.
Yeah. Wow, that's really soft.
Water, man.
Dang.
Do I even have a big enough finger? Oh, I do. Okay.
You have your middle finger.
Am I gonna have a big enough finger? I can't.
Up here you can touch too. Yo, we're touching the Titanic, Steph.
I knew it would happen one day.
I didn't.
It's weird to think that like an iceberg ripped this like
Decimated. You'll see.
Oh.
You'll find out.
Okay.
It's so sad.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sam, no.
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
Aw, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I believe you.
We're talking about the sinking and how I don't want to spoil it for them.
Oh, okay.
The stuff's like an iceberg decimated them, and I'm like,
Nope. Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
okay, the second guy's belongings in, the towel and a postcard or whatever.
Yeah.
He was writing a letter to his lady.
Yeah.
And he had to leave to go on the Titanic a couple days before she was going to arrive there or whatever. So like they weren't able to see each other. And he literally is like, I wish this ship was at the bottom of the ocean.
Why?
Why did he say that?
Because he didn't get to see her. He's like, I'm on the greatest ship in the world, and like I wish it was in the ocean, like at the bottom of the sea.
Oh my God.
That's how much he loved her. And I'm just kidding.
She gets that postcard to the...
Yeah, literally like in the paper shredder
And
if
if
we
you
have
don't
those.
love me that way, I don't want to be loved any other way.
Yeah. I don't really feel proud of it at all. Right now, I wish the Titanic was lying at the bottom of the ocean.
Come on, iVision.
And then he died.
It's really bad. I can just barely see the letters.
Died in the sinking.
And then he died in the sinking.
Oh no.
As it was happening, he was probably like, I did this.
Literally, like, oh, here we go.
Yikes. So this is the machine that they made. Well, they didn't make it.
To go down.
Yeah, I'm yelling timber.
Yep.
To grab the artifacts.
Nope.
Not after what happened to these billionaires, which I mean,
Well, they went in a tin can and they were idiots.
yeah.
They didn't do anything to help
You heard it here
themselves.
first, everyone. They were idiots.
Yeah, they were. I'm sorry. The guy who ran the thing was an idiot.
The part that broke my heart too was the dad that was just like begged his son to go with him,
Yes.
and then now he's gone. Like,
Yes.
They died together. Charlotte Collier. They meant my own safety, but they also meant the greatest loss I've ever suffered, the life of my husband. That's so sad.
Next.
I survived. Let's see.
I survived, yep.
Oh no.
Victim.
Oh, I was never identified.
Oh no.
I survived! Lily felt a need to give back to the less fortunate. She began a lifelong volunteer career with the
All right,
Southeastern
Meg.
Pennsylvania chapter of the Red Cross. She died in 2004. She was acclaimed as the Grand Old Lady of the Red Cross.
Aw, you're a nice person.
I was.
All right, Meg.
This is John Morgan Davies.
Oh, we'll get out of the way.
With Agnes Mary White.
God help us.
You lived!
Holy shit, I lived. Oh, now I need to leave.
Thank
What
God.
does it say?
Yes. So what do we think?
I don't really have words because it didn't feel real. You know
It's
what I'm
cool
saying?
though, right?
That was so cool. Like,
Right?
everything I could have wanted. I mean, there's more that I could have wanted.
Right.
When it comes to like, I've talked about that big one in Tennessee, I think.
Right.
But it just doesn't feel real that those were real artifacts.
Oh no, I know.
I touched the ship.
It took it really did take 2 hours, which is kind of crazy.
I touched the iceberg again and I lost.
Ah,
Well, up against Steph, that's bound to happen
well, you know, what are you gonna do?
because she will suffer. So, yeah, I had a good time.
Yay!
I'm still like, wow.
Wow. Oh, I got that on camera. Yes.
Anyways,
Oh my God. Anyway, awkward moment.
but yeah, that was really cool. I would definitely do it again.
That's what I'm saying. And then I think next time, if you ever do it again, you should do the food thing that they were gonna do.
No, yeah, I would love to try the food. But
That
again,
one is
I want to
time.
try like third class food
Right.
because I want to see what they were eating. Well, actually, they had the menus in the in there. I
Yes.
took a video of those.
Okay.
To see what people were eating.
Right.
I don't think they gave third class coffee. I think they just gave them tea.
Oh, girl, I need coffee.
Watch your face.
I need.
And well, I need a drink.
Oh yeah.
I could go for some alcohol.
Alcohol. All
Yeah.
right. Say goodbye until our next destination.
Goodbye till our next destination.
Yeah, we went
Good?
over. It's so good.
Would I like it or would you?
We went over to Beacon Hill,
Is it
and
good
I've
stuff?
never been there before.
Oh no.
She does not like gin.
No,
Oh,
I'm not
no.
a gin. I don't like gin
I
either.
like the mint in that though.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I'm a vodka tequila.
We have very different tastes except each other. It's true.
Hey. Microphone on
And the
you.
daily special, it's gin and mint.
Ooh.
I don't know how I
would
feel
die
about
with
that.
gin.
I'm not a gin girl.
I can
No.
do gin. It's like, why do I want to drink a Christmas tree?
I don't know. I just.
Megan's like, I love Christmas.
I love No, I hate Christmas.
Same.
When I think about gin, I think of rich people. It feels very rich.
Same. I'm a Halloween
Gin.
girl.
Oh, I think of Mad Men when I think of gin. I'm like,
My favorite
ooh.
is whiskey, but they didn't have any whiskey.
See, it's like
Whiskey.
dark liquor.
My safe word will be whiskey.
It burns on a level that gives me heartburn, and I can't take it. So I'm a party girl. I like a good tequila or a vodka. No, and I don't understand when people are like, "This is smooth." I'm like, it's not smooth. Gin, this tequila whiskey shit. This is not smooth. Archie will drink whiskey. He's like, this whiskey's so smooth. I'm like, I'm gonna die.
I'm with him like, yes, it is.
I'm like, this is motor oil.
That's how I feel about scotch. Scotch is rough.
I thought you were gonna say that's how I feel about Scott, your brother. Oh, not smooth. Not smooth.
How is it?
My tongue's on fire. I can't feel my mouth.
There's the pizza.
It's so good though.
It's very good. Delishy.
Oh my god, if I have another bite, I'll die. It's so good. Thank God I took my antacid today.
Yeah, I did too.
I have to have some of this
So
cheese.
we're in the clear.
Hopefully that'll calm it down. I can't feel my tongue.
You would die.
I can't feel my tongue. It is, and one piece was something, 2 pieces, but
What did you think about the exhibition?
I think it exhibited a lot of great, wonderful things.
Okay.
I thought it was very well done. I thought that it was very respectful, which I really liked. It
Yes.
didn't feel like it was like a circus or like it was, Disney World.
True.
It felt very respectful, very kind to the victims, to the people.
Yeah.
But also like really cool and really fun and fresh and fancy.
Yeah.
Like it was just really well done. It was really funny. It was really cool.
What was your favorite
Why did I
part?
say funny? What the fuck is wrong
What was your
with me?
favorite part?
I loved, honestly, videotaping the whole thing. I love just being the videographer. It was so fun. I thought that was really cool. And like catching all the fun little moments between you guys, and I can't wait to like edit all of it.
Yeah.
I will say that I like the big stuff. I like the stuff that like was life size.
Yeah.
Those are the parts that were so cool to me.
Yeah, because it felt like you were there.
Yes, that's the parts that I was like, whoa. Like I like having a grasp of like the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really, really cool. And again, really, really well done.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Nice.